Hey everybody, this is Matt with TrueBudget. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Headcount feature. To open the Headcount sheet, you can click the button on the Ribbon tab here, or on the menu sheet here. The Headcount sheet is designed to make it easy for you to track the number of items you'll need on a given day. For instance, you can track how many people you need to serve lunch to, how many walkie-talkies you'll need, and how many parking spots you'll need. You also have 6 custom columns, which you can name whatever you want. Please note that this sheet is not tied directly to the budget, so nothing you enter here will affect any of the budget pages. Before you get started, you'll want to set up the sheet the way you want it to look. To do that, click the Options button. On the General tab, you can select to show or hide columns and budget sections. You can choose to show the name column, which you can see right here. You can also choose to display the notes column, which would appear to the right of the name column. You can also choose to show the number of days in the estimate and/or the number of days in the working. Here you can choose which sections of the budget to display. For instance, you might not need to track anything for sections A and O, so you can uncheck those. There's also a section called Additional People, which is for tracking people who are not listed in the budget, such as clients and guests. On the Day Sections tab, you can select the number of days you'll need and name them whatever you'd like. For instance, let's say you only have 2 days on set, a pre-light day and a shoot day. You can rename those 2 days and then uncheck the rest. On the Categories tab, you can select which items you need to track. For instance, maybe you don't need to track the number of people for breakfast, and you don't need to track off-site parking or truck parking. You can uncheck all of those. And let's say you also need to track how many people need to sign an NDA. You can rename a custom column to NDA and then uncheck the rest. Now you can see that the look of the sheet has changed. It's using the day titles we chose and only showing the columns that we wanted. You'll also notice that Section A is no longer showing on the page since we chose to hide it. So that you can see an entire section on the screen, I'm going to move down to Section G. Now, just punch in the numbers of each item into each cell, like this. At the bottom, you can see the total for Section G for each item for each day. Further down on the page is the Additional People section. You can add any other people who will be on set with you. I'll do that now. Below the Additional People, you'll find the totals by category. For instance, here's the total number of lunches I'll need on the pre-light day, the total number I'll need on the shoot day, and here's the total I'll need for both. The rest of the categories are displayed as well. And that's how to use the Headcount feature in TrueBudget.